Hey y'all, and welcome back to my page. Ty here again with another order to ship with y'all from Etsy. This is a heart wreath form that I sell on Etsy. So we're going to go ahead and get it packaged up and ready to ship out. So I always make sure to use plenty of bubble wrap so that way our item arrives safe. So we're just going to wrap this item in a bubble wrap. We're going to go ahead and make sure it's stationed. Okay, and here we go. So for this order, we have more than one wreath form that we're sending out. So I always like to just put a piece of bubble wrap in between each item. And we're going to go ahead and just cut that piece off since we're only shipping 2 for this order. But first, we got to make sure we put an extra layer because depending on what service you use for shipping, some postal carriers are more careful than others are. So we just want to make sure we go ahead and double that and make sure it's nice and cushioned. Now, if you guys are do-it-yourselfers, definitely go to my Etsy page, look up some of these wreath forms, and pick yourself out one. If you don't know where to start, just start with my page. You can use some of my ideas for inspiration. Otherwise, if you're still not sure, just drop me a message. Let me know, hey, this is what I'm thinking of doing, but I need some help. Can you do a video? And I will definitely do a video for you. So I always like to use this paper as well to get the entire form covered after I wrap the item in bubble wrap, just to make sure it's nice and secure and it's an extra layer of cushion, which is not bad at all. Now, most of my items I do ship out the next day, if not that same day. I always like to write a thank you note too. I got these cute little note cards from Walmart. And I'll usually write a little thank you note on one of these cards, or sometimes I'll write a note on a sticky note just to show my appreciation, of course. Now, if you guys have not checked out my Etsy page, definitely go ahead, look up Lilies and Danes on Etsy. Take a look and see what I have. Once again, I have lots of wreath forms on there, similar to this heart one that we are shipping out today. And guys, if you're new here, definitely hit that check mark button. Make sure that you guys are following. Now with this item, we're actually going to use more than one envelope, and you'll see why. I don't know what it is about packaging orders, but it's really therapeutic. I don't know. Is that weird to say? I don't know. Maybe just because I know that someone else is going to get joy in an item that I'm shipping off. Maybe that's what it is. But as you can see here, this item does not fit in this envelope. So what I do sometimes is I'll just cut a slit into the envelope, and I'll use 2. So that way it's double layered and there's lots of room for the item and it's not squished. So as you can see here, I've gotten 2 envelopes, and they're both padded, by the way. They both have bubble wrap in them already. And we're going to go ahead and just tuck one inside the other. Perfect, right? Now, most of my shipping materials I get from either Walmart or Amazon or Dollar Tree, just really depending on what it is that's shipping. and how much it costs, because shipping, goodness, let me tell you guys, shipping is not cheap. So I definitely try to use items to ship in that are cost efficient but will protect your item at the same time. So these envelopes here, I really like to use these because, like I said, they have bubble wrap on the inside of them. They're really thick, really cushiony, and most of the time, depending on what I'm using, like I said, I'll use two. So that way they're extra protected and they're large, so they fit most of my larger items, and if they don't, I'll just use two. So now that we've got this all packaged up and ready to go, I want to remind you guys, do not forget to check out my Etsy page when you have time. Definitely make sure that you're following, so whenever I have content, you guys know when something new is out. All right, time to ship this off. See you guys.